Hey everybody, this is the Mailman, and it's time to circle the wagons because the Coon Prairie Ramblers are in the house. That's where we confabulate and do a little bit of mind meandering about just about everything. And KC is about ready to bust a gut, and I don't know why. But anyway, we got KC here with the Moonshine Gang. Yeah.
Greetings and hallucinations. Just too much coffee, I think.
Hallelujah to you too. And we have Luke, the Rebel Without a Clue.
A wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah. All right. Hey, you know what? We got the 4th of July coming up, and that is a monumental day. I know we get a day off for that one, don't we?
Oh, yeah, especially when it's on Saturday.
And we don't get a day off for Father's Day, but we get one off for 4th of July.
But we'll be working that day.
And you know what? This year it's going to be on the 4th of July. You know that?
The 4th of July is going to fall on Independence Day?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Isn't that something?
What a coinky-dink.
But, you know, I've noticed the same thing with Thanksgiving. It seems to fall on Thursday all the time.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
It's pretty sneaky because Christmas doesn't, Easter doesn't, and Easter doesn't fall on Thursday. I mean, Easter never falls on Thursday. You ever thought about that?
That November 11th.
I would say Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
That's why the veterans are going to kill you.
Yeah. Forget it. Forget I said it.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, what's the July 4th? What's it all about?
Well, it's all about fireworks, right? Yeah. Well, my wife was saying it's all about
barbecue.
It's all about hot parades, and mosquito-infested fireworks because it's in the evening.
Oh boy!
So I guess, of course, mosquitoes are always attracted to her fair skin.
Yeah. You know why they usually have fireworks at night, right?
So you can see them?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're a sharp one.
Hey.
You're one of the sharper knives in the drawer.
Yeah. Tell me, I've always wondered. You got to elucidate on this, KC.
Elucidate.
Did fireworks start with the 4th of July? Who? I know the Chinese invented it, but as far as holidays, American holidays, did they start doing it at the 4th, or did they always do it for any holiday?
Well, the reason being for the 4th of July is because of the Star Spangled Banner and the word
dawn's early light. So why don't we?
Rocket's red glare.
Yeah. The bombs bursting in air.
And the rocket's red glare.
So we should be watching the fireworks in the morning then.
I'll just listen to them. I'm not getting with that.
I prefer.
Yeah, because you haven't had your coffee. People can't watch the fireworks without their coffee first.
How many people do you think would be out there other than the drunks that just left the bars
early
in the morning watching the fireworks?
Well, the guys getting off from the midnight shift, they'll be out there. They'll still be
daylight by then.
Oh, yeah, because they don't get up until 7.
I think we were glad as a country when the fireworks were brought over here because probably before we had fireworks, everybody went outside and shot guns and cannons and blew up stuff, kind of like they do here in Arcadia still.
I go say they still do it here.
I got some neighbors that you can hear shotguns and pistols and all kinds of stuff going off, not just on 4th of July, but anything that's remotely patriotic. But they start a couple of days ahead of time. They go a couple of days afterwards, and I've often said to myself, especially New Year's, I hear more on New Year's than any other time. I've always said that on New Year's Eve, in Arcadia, if you ever want to get away with shooting and killing somebody, you shoot them at midnight. Nobody would know, but pick up on the sound. They wouldn't care, and you'd have a good head start by the time you figured out what happened.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be blamed for this either. I'm used to seeing a disclaimer right now. I'm not part of that. I would never do that.
We do not recommend it.
That's right. Do not try that at home or anybody else's home.
Well, down there in Fort Ignatius, where I live, they usually get a couple-day head start down there, too. And I said, I'll be sitting there in the living room. Sweet thing, talking to my wife there.
I would hope so.
Sweet thing, is that a preamble to the 4th of July?
Oh, that's the preamble.
The preamble.
Pre-rumble.
Yeah. Now, what's it afterwards? A couple days afterward, when they're still doing it. Hey, we missed these. We missed
post-rumble.
Post-rumble. We miss putting off these firecrackers.
The echo. Do you have any memories of fireworks as a child?
No. Yeah. Well, I didn't. I grew up here and there and all over the place, so I don't remember my parents. My parents never took me to a 4th of July firework thing. But my sister married early. She married when she was 15. She ran away from home too.
You're asking for fireworks if you do that.
Yeah, she ran away from home too. So she ended up living in a little community, a little village.
A hamlet.
A hamlet. And they always had fireworks. And for such a little place, they always had wonderful fireworks. And then she would invite me down to her house, the little mailman. She would.
Right.
Mailman, come on down to my house.
Mailboy.
Back when you were a mailboy.
Well, no, I used to say, no, I'm mailman.
When he was hatched, he was Melbourne. Melbourne.
And then later on, it became malformed.
Malformed. Just watch out for melanoma.
But anyway, those fireworks in that little town, that little burg, were beautiful. Yeah, and the fire department was the ones that the volunteer fire department put them on, put on the display.
I knew what they were doing.
It was at the ball field.
That's right.
Everything in that little town took place at the ball field. And the volunteer fire department was usually the ones were the catalyst for doing it.
Yeah, they better be on hand.
Yeah, lovely, wonderful.
The ones we had here back in the day when we were
I bet
was
you guys.
always at Lake Catherine, or better known to most locals as Lake Catherine.
That's right.
Yep.
I moved here in '96, and they had them at Catholic.
Really?
I laid on the Elks Yard across the street there that day. That was just about the time I moved to
A lot of
Arcadia.
people used to go there and
Yeah.
go down by the river or over at the park or whatever. and just
Well, that was a
scatter
great
all over
place.
to watch them, yeah.
And then they moved it soon after that.
Well, it was very well. It was too small, really. I mean,
Right, it got bigger and bigger. I think it was distracting to traffic, and
Oh, yeah.
they moved
Yeah.
it to the high school area. But I think it was better there because
It was more community. It was closer. It was.
I mean,
Picturesque.
visually, you sort of got a twofer because they had reflection in the water, and you had
That's
the
right.
fireworks above you, so you got a kind of a twofer there.
Oh yeah, that was.
and the original song was over the water. No, the song wasn't over the water, but they were at the fort they were at was overlooking the.
That's right. So
Yeah.
so the Patriots back in the day saw the fireworks
Come to think of it, a lot of the fireworks are
over water.
Over water.
Because it's a safe thing. If it's going to fall in the water, not on somebody's house and catch it on fire.
The only thing that would catch on fire there was the Moose Hall or the Elks Hall.
Wouldn't be any great loss to me, but
And the
some
health
people may
department,
argue
the health
with
department
that.
was there.
Well, it wasn't there then. It is now. But my wife works. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you do your own fireworks, or do you?
No, well, I never do. But usually, if somebody comes to our house for the 4th of July for a cookout, usually whoever comes to visit brings their fireworks.
BYOF.
Yeah. And I never wanted to buy them. I was always afraid of them. I was always concerned about liability and everything.
Yeah.
Especially those little things that the kids run around with
Sparklers?
and they pretend like they're going to poke you with.
Yeah. And sometimes it goes beyond pretend.
Yeah.
You know, those things burn. It's very
Oh,
intense.
Lord, I can
mean,
imagine.
It's almost like a little welding rod, really.
Yeah, it really.
You could probably, they say, and
They can run up there and weld your doors shut on your car.
I don't know who they are, the powers that be.
Well, the bad people.
No, the good people.
Oh.
They say that there are more accidents and more people are harmed from the use of sparklers than any other fireworks.
I think those things are terrible.
They are, but they're cool.
But I'm not going
They're
to say
cool when
outlaw
you're a
them
kid.
because
They're
I don't
really
want to
cool.
legislate against people having
They're
fun.
cool. We used to write with them.
Yeah.
That's right. And if you ever take a picture of, you do like
Right,
a
yeah.
fast figure eight, one of
Pretty
those,
cool,
and
yeah.
they take the photo of the figure eight comes out.
Yeah.
It's moving so fast. That's great.
I bet you got some good pictures of that then. You guys are the photographers.
I'm trying to remember, but I remember us doing that.
Yeah,
Photographers.
Always
everybody would
awesome.
sit there and draw.
Well, what were you saying a little while ago before we got on the air about these Roman candles? Y'all remember those?
I never had any experience with
we
them.
were had a misspent youth sometimes.
I hear you.
And the Roman candles were meant to stick in the ground and get away from them. But we would hold them and shoot them at people.
And how do
And the
they
people would chase it and run from them.
how do they operate? In case somebody doesn't know what a Roman
You
candle is.
light the end of it, and there's probably about 4 different little rockets inside there that'll come out. One comes out and
They shoot
second
out.
one- yeah, shoot out, and then explode.
That's right.
Pop, and then another, and so we'd have somebody lined out running, and we'd go for them with the Roman candle. And also, we would use the bottle rockets.
Bottle rocket. Them things are fast.
Yeah, they are.
Son.
They'll go. Yeah. Hey, you can't get away from one. I mean, you might zig, but you might zag back in the way too.
That's right. Those
We're
things
getting
will hurt
down
you.
to the wire here.
Down to the wire.
Some people used to like to light firecrackers and throw them, and then had a few blow up in their hands.
Yeah, I went to school with a couple different guys that lost some fingers, you know. Thumb.
Yeah, they used to have what they call M80s and stuff like that. They'll blow up underwater.
Let me tell you about it, Emily,
Yeah.
A few
before we
seconds.
come back.
We'll come back. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, there's some stories about those things. Anyhow. Yeah, well, we started this off with a bang. We'll just have to continue it. So we'll be back in a short. Y'all stay put.